What's going on, everybody? It's G-Spot here, bringing you a quick tutorial video on how I stream on Twitch TV. Again, this is not the best practice method. This is just the way that I do it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't, obviously give it a thumbs down. And if you have any comments and or suggestions, everything is greatly appreciated. And let's kick it right along. Reason I'm making this video, I've been getting a lot of requests, people asking, how do you stream on Twitch, what equipment do you have and whatnot. So I figured, best thing to do is make a video and hopefully explains to you the way that I do it. You can copy it, obviously, but again, mine's not the best practice method. There are, plenty of methods out there. You just got to do what's best for you, and even the way that I'm doing it, it's probably not the best method. So if you have any suggestions for me to help me to get my stream looking better, by all means, I'll take any suggestions and I'll do whatever I can to to improve the quality of my stream for my viewers that are watching. But first things first, what you'll require, there's equipment that you'll need, because if you don't have these certain equipment, then there's no point of even starting to try and stream on Twitch TV. So first and foremost, the internet. Internet's extremely important. You can't stream without it. And also the speed of your internet. It does matter, which is unfortunate, but the main stat that you're looking for is your upload speed. The greater the upload, the better quality that you'll have when you're streaming on Twitch TV. So honestly, I would recommend anything over 1 megabyte. Anything under 1 megabyte, your stream will lack the quality that other people have. Obviously it won't be HD. It won't even be, I don't even know. It'll be very mediocre quality, and people will notice right away, and it's the first thing that they'll probably comment. Back in the day when I used to stream on Modern Warfare 2, I only had 1 megabyte upload, and right away people would come in and just comment on the quality of the stream. It's just complete crap. It's a good thing that my gameplay was amazing, so that kind of counteracted. But at the end of the day, people will watch HD streams over low quality streams. So keep that in mind if you're planning on streaming on Twitch TV. The next thing to look at is your computer. You want to have a computer with lots of power. I can't stress this enough, especially if you plan on streaming high quality videos, HD videos, like 720p and whatnot. You want to have a computer that's able to handle it. In the process of streaming to Twitch, I'm not sure, I don't know all the technical jargon, but all the data is being compressed and sent to Twitch. And if you look at your processor usage, you do the good old Control-Delete, you'll see here the performance, right? And that's your CPU usage. So before, when I had a really crappy laptop and I tried to stream on Justin TV or Twitch TV or whatever, my CPU usage would be off the charts, 100%. Probably even more, right? It just caps at 100%, so that'll cause problems like video audio lag, choppiness, distortion, all the above. It'll just make it a complete disaster. So you want to make sure that when you're streaming in high quality or anything at all, if your CPU usage is too high, you will run into problems. So make sure that you're able to do certain things, and certain things that do help are like close certain processors. You don't need all these processors. There's certain things that I can close to help, and that's exactly what I end up doing before I start streaming. I got to close a whole bunch of things that I don't think I use, including Explorer. And what that does is it just gets rid of your task manager below, like all this here at the bottom, and that saves me that much right here. So it's worth it, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that I can go through to help as well. Any little bit helps, right? So next is a PVR box. Again, this is the way that I do it. I use a Hauppauge PVR box. It connects to my laptop via USB. All the cables come with it when you buy it, and I connect all the cables, the component cables, into that. It splits into my TV and into my Xbox and stuff. So that's pretty much how I'm able to capture video. And the method that I use to capture video for my YouTube vids, it's pretty much the same way that I stream. I'll show you that in the next bit when I talk about the software that you'll need. But there's 2 more things for equipment that they're not as important as the first 3 things that I mentioned, but they will help you and your viewers be more, I guess, happy. I don't know. Next thing is a microphone. A lot of people want to be able to interact with their viewers or with the streamer. People ask questions. Instead of typing it in all the time, you could just talk to them, or they want to hear your thoughts as you're playing and whatnot. A lot of people enjoy that. So it's not something that I utilize a lot. I probably should. Every time I play, I'm pretty focused at what's going on. So I'm starting to get in the groove of things to talk a little bit more. But it definitely helps. You will get more viewers because you're able to commentate while you're streaming. Lastly, webcam. It's not important, but again, people love to see the person behind the controller. I don't do it. I probably will in the future. I know you guys want to see my sexy face while I'm playing, but again, they want to see the reactions, the rage, the whatever, right? And it's all about that interaction with your viewers. They want to be able to do all that, so I definitely recommend it. I don't have one, but it's something that I probably will be doing in the future. And that's it for the equipment. Again, internet's the most important thing. If you don't have the necessary internet, then just don't even bother going any further, because that's the base of your success when it comes to streaming on Twitch. Next is going to be software. One of the first pieces of software that I got, it's called Virtual Audio Cable. And right now, when I'm capturing video for my YouTube vids, there's actually a delay between when I'm playing and what the preview is showing me on my laptop. And I assume that's the audio lag, the audio video lag that you get when I stream. But that doesn't happen anymore. I installed Virtual Audio Cable, and it actually syncs everything up. So as you can see, I have it enabled all the time. It's right here. I'll put a link down below so that way you guys are able to find it. If I can't find it, I can't promise anything. Just Google it. I'm sure you can come across it somewhere. But you want it enabled, Virtual Audio Cable. This is for your playback, not for your recording, and that'll help have your video and your audio in sync while you're trying to stream online. The next piece of software, it's Total Media Extreme. Now this comes with the Hauppauge, the PVR box that I have. So what I end up doing, there's a whole bunch of tools up top, but the one that I use, and this is what I use when I want to capture videos for YouTube, it's the record video. So that'll bring up the recording box, and that's the little preview pane that I have. So this is exactly what you'll see when you're streaming online. And I don't have it this big though. So the next few steps that I'm going to show you, it's pretty much what I do in preparations to stream live on Twitch TV. And the first thing that I'll end up doing is I'll make the box smaller. Actually, I'll close this out as well. Again, I'm trying to save any type of resource possible for a better stream quality. So I have it smaller. You just clicked on the the maximize, minimize box. Not minimize, but the one restore down, whatever you want to call it. I'll do that, and it's always the same, right? Every time I open it for the first time, it always opens up full screen, and every time I restore down, it always goes to this position. So I never have to play with it with the method that I use. So what I'll end up doing after this is I'll hold down Alt spacebar. It gives me the drop down menu, and I'll go to size. And I know that if I bring it all the way close to the end, right there, then that's perfect for my Twitch stream. So I'll go ahead and hit the click button because that'll lock it in place. And then from here on out, it's the last piece of software that you'll need, and that's XSplit. I use XSplit because it's super user friendly. I also have Flash Media Encoder here. This is what I used to use back in the day, but it's too technical, and I'm not a technical guy, so I'll use something that's more user friendly. Now, the settings for XSplit, they vary from user to user depending on your, like I said before, your computer speed, your internet speed. All that is dependent on the settings that you'll be using for XSplit. So I can tell you the settings that I use, but it might not work for you. You're better off, trial runs, reading forums and whatnot, just to get a generalization of what you got to do to have a good stream for your viewers to watch. So right now, I don't have the pro version of XSplit, so basically I gotta wait 10 seconds every single time I open it, which is not a big deal. There's a lot of cool features though if you do buy it. I mean, one of the ones that I enjoy the most is the delay. Lately I've been growing a little bit in popularity on Twitch TV, so I get a lot of people that jump into my games and they're watching my live stream while playing against me, so they'll know exactly where I am and whatnot. It's pretty frustrating, but you deal with it, whatever. The pro version allows you to delay the stream by, I think, up to a minute or 3 minutes. So if someone were to jump in, they would be 3 minutes behind as to what's happening. So that definitely helps. Alright, so I'll go ahead and click here, maybe later. Get this out of the way. I mean, as you can see, the little preview pane, if I go within the Call of Duty screen capture, you'll see that you'll also see the XSplit Broadcaster program. But what I'll do is I'll move it out of the way. Before I actually go into settings, I'll go exactly like it was a brand new setup. So I have it set, my screen, what I want people to see. And what I'll end up doing is I'll go to File, Add Screen Region. So what this allows me to do is click and drag what I want people to see. So earlier, when I first started this, I already went through the steps to capture exactly just the preview box and nothing more. So I'll give you a quick little example. Like, let's say if I want people just to see this, then that's exactly what you'll see here in the preview pane. I'll make that slightly bigger so you guys can see. So that's exactly what I selected, right? So you want to select obviously the entire preview pane of the game that you're playing. I'll go ahead and uncheck that. Or actually, I'll just delete it, get it out of the way, put the check mark back. And you can see that the XSplit program, if I move it in to the preview area, you'll see it. And that's exactly what people would see. If I were to stream right now, they would see the corner of that box. So you got to be careful. Don't noob it. Make sure that everything is out of the way. My scale viewpoint, I put it to 10%, so it's really small. I don't need to see my preview when I'm streaming because I know what I'm streaming. So what I'll do is I'll move it to the bottom here. And next thing that I do from here is I'll open up Chrome. I don't use Firefox because it seems to use a lot of resources. Chrome seems to use a lot less, so that's why I use it. I'll open up my Twitch, and right away I'll just go to my dashboard. I don't need to go anywhere else, and that allows me to update whatever I'm doing and whatnot. My chat box, it's down here, but what I'll end up doing is I'll pop it out so that it's another window, and that way I can focus on two different things. So if I ever want to change what I'm playing, or the description of my stream, and then I have my my chat box on a different window. So basically everything's right at my fingertips, right? So if I want to, I'll just do something like this. Perfect. So if I ever want to go from window to window, I just click. Because remember, anything that you do, let's say if I do like an Alt Tab, your viewers will see that little box, right? It's in the preview pane that you've selected earlier. So I try to stay away from that. Instead, I have everything at my fingertips that I want to click on. If I want to talk to my viewers, like by typing it in, I could do that. I can change the description to whatever without having to interrupt this this viewpoint here. It's kind of cheesy. It's just me. Like I probably have OCD. I like everything to look nice and tight. So that's the way that I do it. And that's the setup that I have right here. This is what my screen looks like when I'm about to stream live on Twitch TV. And again, it's probably not the best method. That's the way that I've had success with. But if you have any suggestions to make it better, by all means, I'm open to anything. And again, I didn't go into my settings and whatnot for my channel, and that's mainly because it's all dependent on the type of computer that you have. Your upload speed and whatnot. So. And there's a lot of other settings that I don't even know about still that could probably improve my quality of the stream, and I'm just playing it by ear, reading as much as I can. It's all about reading the forums. People have so much information out there, so don't be shy, check it out, Google it. Google's your friend, and you just can't go wrong. And from here, when I have everything ready to go, I just go to broadcast, Justin Twitch TV. Boom. I'll get a little message right here. It says that, hey, you're live. People are watching. Nobody's watching. I got 0 viewers. Hopefully that'll change. Probably not. But anyways, this is my dashboard right here. I type what I want to do. I'm actually at I think I'm ranked 60 right now, so I'll change that to 60. Give it a good little update. I got 4 viewers right now, and this is the preview pane, right? So this is what everyone's seeing right now, but in a larger screen. This is just a little tiny preview, so it's not bad. Looking good. I'll switch to another menu. The delay is about 3 to 4 seconds. It's not so bad. And yeah, so that's pretty much how I stream on Twitch TV. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Again, thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't. Keep in mind, this is my first tutorial video. I probably missed a lot, but if I get good feedback, I'll definitely do more. And again, any comments and or suggestions are greatly appreciated. Alright, well, this is G-Spot, out. What's going on, everybody? It's G-Spot here, bringing you a quick tutorial on how I stream live on Twitch TV. And the reason I say I is because there are different methods to stream live that people use. I'm not sure of all the methods, but I'll tell you exactly what I do when I stream. So that way, you know, if you had the same setup that I do, then maybe this is the best method for you. I'm not saying that everything I do is correct. I want to get that out of the way, just because I'm kind of new to streaming. I'm new to all the settings and whatnot. So if anybody realizes or sees something that I do that could be improved, you know, feel free to send me a message, private message, or whatever. You know, whatever I can do to help my stream for my viewers, I'm definitely for it. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't, obviously give it a thumbs down. Bear in mind, this is my first tutorial video, so be kind. But anyways, moving right along, before I go into the settings and whatnot, I'll go into like the equipment that you might need to be able to stream live on Twitch TV. And the first thing that I'll talk about, and it's kind of a given, that's the internet. I mean, obviously you'll need the internet to stream, and I'm not even talking about your download. You need to have a decent enough upload to be able to stream at a good quality live on Twitch TV. And when I say a big upload, I'm thinking, if you want to do HD, I'm thinking anything over 3 to 5 megabyte upload. And I'm not sure, like for example, I live in Canada. The fastest upload that I can get with Rogers is only 2 megabytes, which is a joke, and that was only recently that they upgraded to 2. Before that, I had 1 megabyte upload when I was streaming Modern Warfare 2. And because of the low quality stream, it's the max that I could do. You know, people would come in and be like, hey, this quality sucks, and just leave. Whereas, you know, other people, they would have, you know, like a high upload, so they're able to stream in pretty much HD quality, and they would, you know, be able to get the viewers in that sense. But you know what, not much I can do about that. You know, 2 megabyte upload is the max that I can do, so I just got to deal with what's given to me. Another thing that you'll need is a beast computer, not like top of the line, but you'll need something that'll be able to handle all of the compression that you know, your stream program does to upload all the information to Twitch TV. Before, when I had an older laptop, a crappier laptop, what would end up happening is when I started to stream, my PC would pretty much overload. And the way I figured that out is that I'd go to taskbar, you know, hit the, you know, the good old Control Delete taskbar or task manager, and I'd come here, check out my performance and my CPU usage. My old laptop, it would go all the way to 100%, so it's probably maxed out completely. And what would end up happening is you get like a lot of choppiness. Video and audio would be out of sync. It would just crash sometimes randomly. So that's one of the things you want to look out for. Make sure your computer isn't working too hard if you're trying to stream, because if it is, it might be time for an upgrade. And I'm not sure if more memory helps or whatever. I think what does help is you know, the processes. Close as much as you can. There's a program called Game Booster. I think what it does is it closes all unnecessary processes that you have running in the background to give you the you know, optimal performance. I suggest looking into that, see if that helps you out. Or you can just close things down manually. So one of the things that I'll end up closing is Explorer. Like I don't need this task manager down here, or this bar down here. That's pretty much what it gets rid of. But it also saves me, 52,000 kilobytes of memory. I could use that for a better fluid stream. Sorry. So yeah, just little things that you can look into to make your stream better. The next two things, actually not the next two things, sorry. The next thing is the PVR box. That's what I use. Again, there's other methods out there, so I'm just telling you exactly what I do when I stream. So I have a Hauppauge, whatever you want to call it, PVR box, and it comes with all the cables necessary. It connects to my laptop via USB, and that's what I use exactly when I want to capture my gameplay to upload to YouTube. And I'll show you how the application works later on when I talk about the software. But that's what I use. You'll need a PVR box or something that captures your screen. So it could be a PVR box, it could be a capture card, whatever, right? I'm using a PVR box, and I'll show you what I do later on. The next two items, they're not necessities, but they can help your stream. One of them being a microphone. And the reason for that's people want to be able to engage or hear your thoughts or hear you while you're talking, while you're playing, maybe giving tips, hearing you rage, like all of the above, right? So a mic, it'll definitely help. It'll definitely help you get more viewers. I have a mic. I don't utilize it as much. I'm trying to, but I'm getting there slowly. So the next thing is a webcam. Again, it's not a necessity, but it can help with your stream. Again, people want to see how you look like. I don't know why, but they do. They want to see your reactions in game and whatnot, and I don't know. It just gives more of a personal feel from the streamer to the viewer. And I don't have a webcam myself. Again, it's something that I'm looking for down the road. So that's it for the equipment that I can think of. If I'm missing anything, I apologize. I'm just looking at the setup that I have. I mean, I don't want to go into like you need a TV because that stuff is obvious. I'm talking about like the outsourced stuff that you might need to stream on Twitch TV. The next thing that I want to talk about is the software. There's certain softwares that are definitely necessary for you to stream live on Twitch TV. One of the most important things for me, I'm not sure if you guys have heard of it, but it's called virtual audio cable. And because when I capture my video, there's actually a delay between what I'm playing and what's being displayed on my screen. I'll explain that later on when I actually open up the application for screen capture. But there's a delay. So when I'm playing and streaming, what happened before was my audio and video would be out of sync. You would see what I'm doing a second late, but you'd get the real-time audio. So someone suggested that I try installing virtual audio cable, which I did, and that ended up fixing the problem. So right here, I go to my playback devices. There it is, virtual audio cable. Yeah, I'll have that enabled all the time, and I haven't had a problem since with the audio out of sync. Well, actually, I do randomly here and there, and a simple reboot of the computer will end up fixing that. The next thing, I'll show you the screen capture program that I'm using. This actually comes with the PVR box. It's called Total Media Extreme. There's a few tools here, but the one that I'm interested in is Record Video. So I'll go ahead and hit that, and it'll bring up the program that I use to capture videos for YouTube. So this is the preview of what I'm going to capture, but what I end up doing is I end up restore down, I guess that's what you want to call it, not minimize but just restore, and it'll bring it to a certain size. Also, Total Media Extreme, I don't need this box anymore, so I'll close that out. Again, it's just to save resources, so I'll have it open like this, and I'll still configure it a bit. So I'm going to resize it, and I'll resize it to about there. That seems good enough. And this is pretty much the beginning of the setup of what I'm about to stream. The next step from here is the next piece of software that you'll need, and that's XSplit. I use XSplit because it's super user friendly. All the settings, all the tools and whatnot, it's kind of there for you to, I don't know, just easy to access. And plus their forums full of information, so if I ever have a question I can go there and check it out. Usually the answer is there. So I mean, there's other programs too, like Flash Media Encoder, which is this one right here. It's very technical. There's no it's not really user friendly, so I've stopped using that for a while. XSplit, it is a paid program. You can still use it for free, but if you want the additional options, which are super useful, you got to pay an absurd fee. I'm not going to pay $14.95 for 3 months of usage. I'd pay that much maybe for a year, but not for 3 months. So I gotta wait the 10 seconds before I can actually start using it. Plus, I lose certain abilities which are extremely useful. So maybe later on down the road, maybe I'll get it. But for now, I'm happy with streaming with without the options that are accessible if you pay for it. So I'll hit maybe later, and this is the beginning portion of me about to stream. So basically what I'll do with this, obviously I'll move it away from the preview pane right here, because what I want to do is I want to add a screen capture. Anything that you add, any sources, will appear in this white area here. So you go to File, Add, you can add a camera, you can add a picture file, a video file, whatever. In this case I want to add screen region. Before I do that, I'll move it out of what I want to capture. So I go File, Add Screen Region, and it's pretty much a simple click and drag. So I'm going to try to make this as perfect as possible, and I'll select, that looks about right, and there you go. So oh, I fucked that up, I think. I'm going to delete that, start again, File, Screen Region. Let's try this bad boy one more time. And I think I have it now. That looks pretty good. Once I have what I want, I'll just release. And now you'll see that there's a little preview pane of what I want people to see. I'll actually make that a little bit bigger for you guys to view easily. So that's exactly what right now, this is exactly what people would see if I were to stream right now. So obviously I don't want the box to be in the top right hand corner. That's ridiculous. So I'll go ahead and stretch this out so that it's the full screen. So when you guys view it on Twitch TV, instead of seeing something like this, you'll see the full layout. And this view scale viewport, I always have it at 10%, just to make the box smaller. Plus, I guess I find I put less strain on my graphics card, so it's not too big visual files being utilized at the same time. So I'll make it 10%, make it small. I'll leave it down at the bottom here. And next step that I go through is I'll open up my my Chrome. I don't use Firefox mainly because it uses too much resources. So I'll open up Chrome. Just wait for it to load there. I'll open up Chrome and I'll just go straight to my Twitch TV channel. And from here on out, I'll just go to my dashboard. And the dashboard has everything that you need, right? You can check your stats, you can make people mods or whatever, I don't know, all that good stuff, right? I can change my description of my channel, the game that I'm playing. And then from here, I'll go ahead and open up my chat box, because right now it's default into built into the dashboard. So what I'll do is I'll just pop it out for an additional window, wait for that to load, and I'll also go ahead and fix away the size of this chat box and also the dashboard, so it's out of my preview pane, right? Because anything that you put inside your preview pane like that, obviously the person's going to be able to see it when you're streaming. You can see it right here, it's kind of small, but I can move it around, and you don't want to make that noobish mistake, which I've made numerous times. So I'll go ahead and organize that there, put back the description, because that's all I really need to access when I'm on this window. I'll have my chat box on the side here, and that's perfect. I don't need a I don't need it any bigger. Maybe I'll just have it like that. So this is generally the setup that I have when I'm streaming. And from here, I'm not going to go into like the different settings, like the bit rate and all that stuff, or the resolution. This is all stuff that you have to test out, do like a trial test, see what works for you. Right now, like I have it set to this much. I mean, that's I don't know what the quality is for that, but if I do anything more, it ends up very, very choppy. Like I can't do this because it's pretty choppy. So I got to deal with the lower resolution, and that's pretty much because of my upload speed and or my laptop. I haven't figured it out yet, but I'm using the lowest setting. It seems to be fine. It's not the best video quality, but it'll do for now. So from here, next step is broadcast. So what I'll end up doing is just broadcast. I already have my settings set in for Justin Twitch TV. It's all there for you to add, put in your username, your password, and whatnot, and it does it all for you. So once I'm ready to broadcast, I just click that button. I'll get a little message box right here saying, hey, you're live. And again, I can go to my dashboard, and I can see a preview of what I'm streaming, and there it is right now. And that's pretty much exactly how I stream on Justin TV or Twitch TV. So that's the end of my tutorial. Hopefully it's not too nubbish. Again, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't, obviously give it a thumbs down. Comment suggestions, always appreciated. This is G-Spot, out.